Hey Dave, how you doing? So this was Hip Hop Week in my class at MIT this past week. I already had all of these songs prepared. I walked the kids through like the 70s development of hip hop and then through some of the branches of different hip hop genres, subgenres through the 80s and the 90s. And I didn't even really get to the 90s, frankly. Baby! But we start with DJ Kool Herc in the Bronx. Where he playing tracks like this, which were big among the b-boys, the breakdancers. Now, James Brown's track, the whole track, you can pretty much just break towards the entire song. And of course, there is a famous clap your hands, stomp your feet section at the end of the song. But a lot of other songs, there's only like a little brief moment where you can break, and unsurprisingly, it's called the break. Usually just a bit where the drummer goes a little crazier. Alright, good point, Heidi. I'm going to bring down the music a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit easier to hear. Maybe for the first couple of songs, we're going to be hearing a bunch of breaks from different songs, where the drummer gets a little crazier.
Give it up, turn it loose, like a sex machine. Keep it there, keep it there, keep it there, keep it there. Need the beat, need the beat, need the beat. Beat. hand, stomp the beat, clap, clap the hand, stomp the beat, tap, tap, clap, clap the hand, stomp the beat, clap the hand, stomp the beat, clap.
It's a break. The Cool Herc would just play these breaks of these different songs in order to keep the break dancers going on the floor. And he called it a merry-go-round. Now, he wasn't very precise about it. He didn't really have a way to be able to hear what was coming up on the record. You could sort of like guess where it is by looking at the record. He took another DJ who will eventually be called Grandmaster Flash, who wanted to figure out how to arrange all of these different songs so all the breaks would line up musically. And so he gave himself a hearing aid and a visual aid. He would actually build a little cheat system that would allow him to hear the song in his headphones before the audience could hear it. The radio and disco DJs had that, but when you're a teenager in the Bronx, you got to build your own stuff. You know, on his records, he would take a wax crayon and draw lines to be able to show exactly where the start of that bar would be on the vinyl. So as a result, he could just line up each song very precisely and quickly. It would have been 1979, 90.
Let's get together. How about a quarter to 10? Come tomorrow. Let's all do it again. Boys will be boys. Better let them have their toys. Girls will be girls. Cute ponytails and curls. Must put an end to the stress and strife. I think I want to live the sporty life. Good times. These are the
Like we talked about Cool Herc and we talked about Grandmaster Flash. Now over to Africa Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force. Or the Zulu Nation, which is his gang, basically, his musical sound system gang crew. He eventually became a musical act, rappers, and Africa Bambaataa as a DJ. He played tracks from Germany just like this. Early 80s, Kraftwerk. And directly reference Kraftwerk in both his beats and the melodies that he will have his rappers rap over.
We know a place where the nights are hot. It is a house of funk, females and males. Both young and old. For the disco, the DJ plays your favorite blast, takes it back to the past. Music's magic. Poof, hump, hump, bump, get bumped with some class. People. Rock, rock the planet, rock. Don't stop. Rock, rock the planet, rock. Don't stop. The Soul Sonic Force is the big power. We got ego. Make this your night, just live it right. In my day, as the people say, live it up. Shucks. So work or play, our world is free. Be what you be. Me.
over to the electro funk genre, which is a descendant of funk, but also blending of these Kraftwerk style beats. Yeah, Heidi, I would believe that. Just remember that lyrical part of hip hop, it can trace its roots to like the beat poetry of the 60s. Which shows there's some really prominent beat poets in New York, like Last Poets, for instance. Of course, they were playing to like, bongo drums and live instruments at the time. And also, of course, just the patter of radio disc jockeys that everyone would have been familiar listening to in like New York City radio. Oh yeah, the flow of hip-hop lyricism. I'm no expert. I can't really talk eloquently about that, ironically. Yeah, the influence of certain radio DJs and just influencing what popular taste was going to be. In Detroit, we had the electrifying Mojo. In New York City, I think we had Red Alert. And of course, in rock and roll, we had folks like Alan Freed, who actually came up with the name rock and roll. And on to what people were calling Latin hip hop for a little while. Although I don't think Shannon is Latino, the artist on this song. And eventually people called this freestyle, which is really a sort of a R&B offshoot that adopted these hip hop beats. It's early hip hop, 80s style hip hop.
We started dancing and love put us into a groove. As soon as we started to move, the music played while our bodies displayed through the dance. Then love picked us out for romance. I thought it was clear the plan was we would share this feeling just between ourselves. But when the music changed, the plan was rearranged. He went to dance with someone else. We started dancing and love put us into a groove. But now he's with somebody new. What does love want me to do? Love said, let the music play. Let the music play.
Onto the punk rock scene, which was also in conversation with hip hop. In fact, let's just call this whole section of my mix Pop's Conversation with Hip Hop.
He say one for the trouble, two for the time. Come on, girls, let's rock that.
This is Grandmaster Flash, and what he will take with due to Blondie's records and to Good Times. is Bob James with Take Me to the Mardi Gras.
They don't fall down. Both did their thing, but Jam Max is getting loose and DMC's the king, cause he's the adult entertainer, child educator, Jam Max J, king of the crossfader. He's the better of the best, best believe he's the baddest. Perfect timing when I'm climbing, I'm a rhyming apparatus, lot of guts. When he cuts, girls move their butts. His name is Jay, hear the play, he must be nuts. And on the mix, real quick, and I like to say, he's not black, but he's fast, and his name is Jay. King Midas, as I was told, everything that he touched turned to gold. He's the greatest of the great, I get it straight, he's great. Claim fame cause his name is known in every state. His name is Jay, to see him play will make you say, God damn, that DJ made my day. Like the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. He's a maker, a breaker, and a title taker. Like a little old lady who lived in the shoe. If cuts were kids, he would be you. Not lying, y'all, he's the best I know. And if I lie, my nose will grow. Like a little wooden boy named Pinocchio. And you all know how to stalk free. Go! Tricks up for kids, he plays much gigs. He's the big bad wolf, and yo, the three bigs. He's the big bad wolf in your neighborhood. Not bad, meaning bad, but bad, meaning good. Bad, meaning bad, but bad, meaning good. Bad, meaning bad, but bad, meaning good. There it is.
Over to Washington, D.C. Some go-go funk that heard the rapping up in New York and said, okay, we can do that too.
Hold it now.
Hey Heidi, how much Beastie Boys was on New York radio when you were growing up?
It's my holding now. It's my rhyme.
Now I see Adam, y'all getting the place to be. The girls are on me, cause I'm down with Mike D.
I'm down with Mike D, and it ain't no baloney. For real, not phony, OE and rice-a-roni.
I come out at night, cause I sleep all day.
Well, I'm the king at rock, and he's
MCA.
Well, I'm cruising, I'm never ever losing. I'm in my car, I'm going fast, and just is what I'm using.
Around the way is where I'm from.
And I'm from Manhattan, and I'm not a bum.
Because you put slapping, ball flapping, got that Jewish.
My name's Mike D, and I could do that Jerry
Lewis.
Hold it now.
All right, over to Queensbridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got MC Shan and Molly Mall in the house tonight. They just came from off tour, and they want to tell you a little story about where they come from.
You love to hear the story again and again of how it all got started way back when. The monument is right in your face. Sit and listen for a while to the name of the place. Hip hop was set out in the dark. They used to do it out in the park. Every place they said his name, it rang an alarm. Otherwise known as me, T-Tom. A brother who's known for his rap. Jappy Jack. Larry Ladd, third least not last. A cool brother by the name of Gas. Face Brothers made you get loose. They was down with a brother called Cousin Bruce. They used to jam in the center. You had to pay so you could enter. Go to the door, get frisked just in order to get in. And if you wasn't from this town, then you couldn't fight and win. But every time they had a jam, they couldn't get no peace. So that's why the jams out there in the parks they had to seize, cause you was in the break.
Yo, what's up, Blast Master KRS-One? This jam is kicking. Word. Yo, what up, D Nice?
Yo, what's up, Scotland Rock?
Yo, man, we chilling this funky fresh jam. I want to tell you a little something about us. We're the Boogie Down Production crew. And due to the fact that no one outside there knew what time it was, we have to tell you a little story about where we come from. South Bronx, the South Bronx, South Bronx, the South Bronx, South Bronx, the South Bronx, South Bronx, the South Bronx.
Many people tell me this style is terrific. It is kinda different, but let's get specific. KRS-One specialize in music. I'll only use this type of style when I choose it. Party people in the place to be. KRS-One attacked. You got dropped off MCA cause the rhymes you wrote was whack. So you think that hip-hop had its start out in Queensbridge? If you pop that junk up in the Bronx, you might not live, cause you're in
South Bronx, the South Bronx, South Bronx.
So was this the first rap diss record?
South Bronx, South Bronx, South Bronx.
Make a clap to this. Make a clap to this.
Yeah, between the Bridge and South Bronx.
Make a clap.
And of course, there's also a track called the Bridge is Over. But let's skip the rap beef. Let's listen to Rakim change rapping forever.
I came in the door, I said it before. I never let the mic magnetize me no more, but it's biting me, fighting me, inviting me to rhyme. I can't hold it back. I'm looking for the line, taking off my coat, clearing my throat. The rhyme will be kicking in till I hit my last note. My mind remains to find all kind of ideas. Self-esteem makes it seem like a thought took years to build, but still say a rhyme after the next one. Prepared, never scared, I'll just bless one. And you know that I'm the solo whiz, so Eric B, make him clap to this. Make him clap to this. Make him clap to this. Make him clap to this.
Check
MC and my people call me Milk. When I'm busting up a party, I feel no guilt. Gizmos cutting up for the suckers that's down with me. The one of us, that's how I feel. To be down, you must appeal to the two. We're rated R, we're gifted, and we're going far down the road to the bank. While I'm here, I'd like to thank Mom and Dad, they knew the time. Gizmo scratching, Milky's rhyming, Milk is chilling, Giz is chilling. What more can I say? Top billing, that's what we get. Got it good, since you understood, would you?
Same drum beat of these two songs. So let's talk about hip hop R&B crossovers again. Here's Mary J. Blige. Boston's own new edition. Setting the template for all the boy bands of the 90s, really.
I don't love her. I try to tell myself, but you can see it in my eyes. So don't deny. Fool no one else. The truth is in the tears I cry. 'Cause if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? And if it isn't love, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. If it isn't love.
And over to Teddy Riley with Rex and Effects. Alright, New Jack Swing. Not the first hip-hop R&B hybrid.
Check, baby, 1, 2, 3, 4. Check, baby, 1, 2, 3. Check, baby, 1, 2. Check, baby, 1.
It's called the rump shaker. The beach is like sweeter than candy. I'm feeling manly and your shaker's coming in handy. Sliding my claws from New York down by your Virginia. Tickling you around Delaware before I enter. Don't do seduction from face hips to feet. A wiggle and a tickle can make the night complete. Now since you got the body of the year, come and get the award. Here's a hint, it's like a long, sharp sword. Flip tails, so let me see you shake it up like dice. The way you shake it up is turning mighty men to mice. But A plus got a surprise, that's a backbreaker. Now let me see you shake it up like a rump shaker.
All I wanna do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your body. All I wanna do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your body. All I wanna do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your body. All I wanna do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom.
Straight out of Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. From the gang called niggas with attitudes. When I'm called off, I got a sawed off. Squeeze the trigger and bodies are hauled off. You too, boy, if you fuck with me. The police are gonna have to come
don't jam, but let's define the term called
A little bit of a gangster rap, but what I really want folks to listen to is the production. Especially the like, what I call a car alarm going off in the back of this song.
We gotta fix it, check out the justice and how they run it, selling, smelling, sniffing, riffing, and brothers trying to get swift in, selling their own, rob a home, while some shrivel a bone, like comatose walking around. Please don't confuse this with the sound. I'm talking about bass, bass. Come on.
Right, this is the new school of hip hop. Where just like layers and layers and layers of sound and really, really like irritating sounds that force you to pay attention. Really irritating sounds. Now, this is deliberate. They wanted people to like either love it or hate it. They didn't want any sort of like moderate reaction to this.
Let me begin. I came to win. Battle me, that's a sin. I won't ever slack up. Punk, you better back up. Try and play the role and you're the whole crew will act up. Get up, stand up, come on, throw your hands up if you got the feeling. Jump up, touch the ceiling. Monks, let's a funk flow. Someone's talking junk, yo, I'll bust them in the eye. And then I'll take the punks out. Feeling funkin', amps in the trunk, and I got more rhymes than this cops at a Dunkin' Donut shop. Sure enough, I got props from the kids on the hill with my mom and my pops. I came to get down, I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump up and get down. Jump, jump, jump. Everybody jump, 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 jump. Everybody jump, jump, jump.
The one on the flamboyant temper, just toss that ham in the frying pan. Like spam, get done when I come and slam. Damn, I feel like the son of Sam. Don't make me wreck shit. Hectic, text with the check. I be going like General Electric. And the lights are blinking. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out drinking. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't fuck with the big 4-0, bro. I got to maintain. Cause a nigga like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
Check it out.
All right, a little bit less of that squeaking, a little more jazz.
Back in the days on the boulevard I landed, we used to kick routines and the presence was fitting. It was I, the abstract,
And me the 5-footer. I kicks the mad style, so step off the Frankfurter.
Yo, Fife, you remember that routine? That way used to make spiffy like Mr. Clean.
A tidbit, a smidgen. I don't get the message, so you got to run the
Okay,
pigeon.
you're on point Fife.
All the time, tip.
You're on point Fife.
All the time, tip.
You're on point Fife.
All the time, tip.
But then grab the microphone and let your words rip.
Now here's a funky introduction of how nice I am. Tell your mother, tell your father, send a telegram. I'm like an energizer, cause you see I last long. My crew is never ever whack because we stand strong. Now if you say my style is whack, that's where you're dead wrong. I slay that body and El Segundo, then push it along. You'll be a fool to reply the fight is not the man. Cause you know, and I know, that you know who I am. A special shout out piece goes out to all my pals, you see. And a middle finger goes for all you punk MCs. Cause I love it when you whack MCs despise me. They get vexed, I will next, cause none can test me. I'm just a fly MC who's 5'3" and very brave. On top remaining, no home training cause I misbehave. I come correct and full effect of all my hoes in check. And before I get the butt, the gym must be a wreck. You see, my aura's positive, I don't promote no junk. See, I'm far from a bully and I ain't a punk. Extremity of rhythm, yeah, that's what you heard. So just clean out your ears and just check the word.
Check the time, y'all. Take the time.
Like the breeze float straight out of our lids. Them, they got booed by these hard rock Brooklyn kids. Us floor rush when they DJ booming classics. You dig the crew on the fattest hip hop record. He tucks the kinks and sinks into the sounds. She frequents deep, fatter joints called undergrounds. Our funk zooms like you hit the Mary Jane. They flock to booms, man, boogie had to change. Who freaks the clips with mad amount percussion? Where kinky hair goes to unthought of dimensions. Why is it so fly? Cause hip-hop kept some drama. When Butterfly rocked the light blue suede Pumas. What by the cut? We push it off the corner. How was the buzz entire hip-hop era? Was fresh in fact since they started saying Audi. Cause funk's made fat from right beneath my hood. The pooba of the styles like Miles, my man. Like 60s funky worms with waves and perms. Just sending junky rhythms right down your block. We beat to rap, what key beat to lock. But I'm cool like that, I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that, I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that, I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that, I'm cool, I'm cool.
We beat the chocolates, taps in my raps. She innovates after sweeter cat naps. He at the funk club with the vibrate. Them they be crazy down with the 5 link. It can kick a plan, then a crowd burst. Me, I be digging it with the bug verse. Us, we be freaking till dawn, peace and I. He gets a stranger smile, so I say hi.
What's up?
Who understood? Yeah, understood the plans. Him heard a beat and put it to his hands. What I just flip, let borders get loose. How to consume all the beaches like juice. If it's the joint, we'll lift it off the plastic. The babes will go spastic. Hip hop gains a classic. Pimp play a shot, it don't matter. I'm fatter, axe butter, how I zone.
Man, Cleopatra Jones.
And I'm chill like that. 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 I'm chill.
We're gonna end this mix with Jay Dilla. He didn't just sample jazz, he played his drum machine like a jazz musician. A lot of swing, a lot of sway.
I must admit on some occasions I went out like a punk in a chunk or a sucker or something to that effect. Respect I used to never get, cause all I got was upset when niggas used to be like, what's up, fool? And try to sweat a nigga like the lip. For no reason at all I can't recall if niggas rollin' C's in my face. Down the hall I kicking it in the back of the school eating chicken at 3. Wondering why's everybody always picking on me. I tried to talk and tell them, chill, I did nothing to deserve this. But when it didn't work, I wasn't scared, just real nervous and unprepared to deal with scrapping, no doubt. My pappy never told me how to knock a nigga out. But now in 95 I was surviving as a man on my own. Fuck around with fat lip, yes, she get blown. I'm not trying to show no macho is shown. But when it's on, then it's on.
Thank you so much for joining me this week. Sorry for the messiness. Spring break, so I'm hoping my carpal tunnel will get a little bit better. Take a little break.
There comes a time in every man's life when he's gotta handle shit up on his own. Can't depend on friends to help you in a squeeze, please. They got problems of their own. Therefore they count on 7 chicken shits. Don't get to heaven till they face these fears and these fear zones. Used to get jacked back up in high school. I played it cool just so some real shit won't get full blown. Being where I'm from, they let the smoke come quicker than an evil redneck could lynch a helpless color figure. And as a victim I am feeling low key. To the keyhole itself got lower than me, so I stood up and let my free form free. Said I'm gonna get something before they knocking out me. I don't sweat it, I let the bullshit blow in the breeze. In other words, just a breeze, yeah.
If you're on Twitch, hang on tight. We're gonna be raiding the cut corners after this, alright? Have a great weekend. Thanks to Dave, thanks to Heidi. See you next week.
And now that I'm older, stress weighs on my shoulders, heavy as boulders. But I told y'all, until the day that I die, I still will be a soldier. That's all I told ya, that's all I showed ya, that's all I told ya. Calamity is ripping my sanity, can it be? That I'm a celebrity who's on the brink. Now don't be wishing of switching any positions with me. Cause when you in my position, it ain't never easy to do any type of maintaining. Cause all the gaming and training from entertaining is hella straining to the brain. But I can't keep running, I just gotta keep keening.
cunning.
Can't keep running away. Can't keep